KO here, real quick. Figured I'd broadcast it. So that, you know, if somebody wants to watch. Although I've got a bunch of videos of doing this. Geez, sorry. My voice is cracking. There's nothing on double this week. Last week was freaking phenomenal because the acid lab was paying like $1 million per hit. It was pretty great, but this week, absolutely nothing on double. Well, apparently the free mode events are paying better, but I haven't really participated in any yet, so I don't know. Can't really talk about it, but if you want to make money, the best way this week is to do this heist alone. But if you got friends, you can make it profitable as well. But solo pays the best for this. So we got to go down and scope it out, see what, I just started it, so I don't even know what the objectives are. So I'll show you how to scope it out solo, but I'll also, you know, check out the objectives that are actually in the compound. In the office, if you ever get a role where both of the paintings are present in the office, that's probably like the best bet for a solo player because it's the fastest thing you can do. Otherwise, you want to try to find white stuff somewhere on the island. At the airport is the best. It's the easiest place to grab it, or at the main dock. Anywhere else you can still get it, but it takes more time and effort. It's easier to get caught. Everywhere else, the airport's the easiest thing to steal from and not get caught. So a lot of people will tell you, you know, when you do it solo, just grab whatever's at the airport. But last time, I literally got 2 stacks of cash at the airport. That's like 2 out of 6 different spots that are at the airport that stuff can spawn. So only 2 spots had stuff and both of them were cash. So luckily I did that one with another player and we grabbed gold. And I just split it 50-50 with him. But if you're doing it solo, you know, that's a really, really bad roll. You can't even finish like that. Unless you get one of the paintings in the office, that'll fill the other half of your bag. The cash only fills 25% of the bag per stack. So you need 4 stacks of cash to fill your bag up. And you never want to do the heist and not fill your bag up. That would be a waste of time, and it would disqualify you from the Elite Challenge.
Paren, esperen ahí. Why can't you assholes be on time for once, eh? Arms out, let's go. Okay, wait over there. They will bring it soon. Go on.
Alright, so first thing you want to do with your solo, or at all, because it's a good idea to, you know, just get this photographed. So this spot here, there's 2 different, you see there, we got 2 stacks of something. What looks like weed and cash. Not starting out good. Weed is 33% of a bag. If you're going for completion, there's a spot right up here where the uniforms can spawn, right there, but they're not here this time, so I like to look, because this character has not got that achievement yet. Alright, next place we're going to check is inside the hangar. There's 4 spots in here that you can grab solo. So right here in this cage, each desk, you see they both got something, so definitely could fill a bag up. One is white stuff and one is green stuff. That's a good roll. So that means, you know, the white stuff, 50% of your bag is full, and you can fill the rest up with weed. So we're already good to go. But hopefully there's some more white stuff up here. So this is where you get your second, the other 2 spots. They'll be right here. Yeah, it's all weed. So we can come to the hangar, grab everything we need. be really, really quick. So you'll be able to fit one stack of white stuff and then a whole stack of green stuff and half of another stack, or you know, not exactly half, but you can fill the rest of your bag up with the green stuff. So there's enough here at the airport to go ahead and do what we need to do. Now let's just hope that the main objective is a good one. Now I've done videos on this route a couple times. Once you've done this a couple times, you'll kind of, you know, you'll have your own way of doing things. And if you have the metal detector, you can get your money back for the setup cost, at least half of it. So I'm gonna go over here and grab this real quick because I'm penny pincher on this account. You see these little mounds of dirt? That's your hidden treasure. If you didn't know where it was, you just pull out the metal detector and it'll show you. But once you've done this a couple times, you will remember where they're at too. So yeah, you see 25K there. If we get the other one, that'll be 50K. That's half the cost of the setup back in your pocket. Oh, you see it's over there at the dock. So I'm gonna run over and get it just because it's not that hard, or not that far off course. It is off course, but could try to scope out these spots over here, you know, if you are thinking about ripping off the docks. Like I said, it's a lot harder to get over here and get what you need when you're actually doing the heist, that is. Back. Now you could get the whole 100K because there's actually hidden drops that will spawn. There's these other little treasure chests that'll spawn, but they're kind of random and hard to find. You really need to memorize like all 10 of them, and it'll spawn one on land and one in the water. Now, theoretically you could get both, but the one in the water would be a serious waste of time. But you know, that's on you. If you want the whole 100 grand back, that is the way to do it. Alright, so right here, we gotta watch out for the guy up in the tower. He just walks back and forth. Then there's a guy who's patrolling up and down the road. He walks back and forth as well. We need him to turn around. There he goes. And then you gotta watch out for cars that will drive through this area. So, just gonna creep through. I might be caught. Nope, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna wait for the guy in the tower to turn around. I don't think he can catch me if I speed across the road, but he's looking right at us, so. Okay. Then you just want to cross straight across the road, right through here, and stop right here. You're completely safe here. Nobody can spot you in this spot. Now we want to wait for this guy over here to turn around, but the big thing is that guy in the tower over there. He needs to turn around. As soon as he does, here we go. Just drive right to the right of this camera, and then right up this hill, and then stick to the cliff side here. Watch out for cars. And then just straight across the road, right up to the tower. This is why you want to grab a dirt bike as well, because it's a lot of off-road. You see there's the uniforms, that green box down there. So if you did want to do that, it pops up in a lot of different spots. I wouldn't recommend doing it unless you get it at the airport. And then also you got to find the truck that you drive, and then you drive that right through the front gate. So it's just for achievement. It's not a good way to do the heist by any means. But if you are looking to, you know, for completion, you know, like I said, it does pop up at the airport. That's the best place to find it. And then you got to find that truck, which could pop up at a lot of different places. I find that most of the time it's at the compound already, which is kind of weird, but
I have connection. You can use it with the app on your phone. Now.
All right, now since I'm doing it solo, this really doesn't matter. We just got to figure out what the main objective is. But I'm going to go ahead and scope everything out because between now and the time that I actually run the heist, you know, who knows? Somebody might pop up. And if there's two people, the best way to do it is to get gold. I think ruby necklace is decent. It's better than the tequila. 2 stacks of gold in the basement. That would be really nice if I had another player. All right, so here's the spot right there. There could be a painting. And then on this next camera, there also could be a painting there. But you see, we don't have either one. If you ever get a roll where both of them are there, then you can grab everything right there in the office as a solo player. But in order to get into any of these other storage areas, you got to have 2 people. You can't do it alone. So it's a waste. But I still like to see what all's here and make note of it. You see, this is a bad roll anyway. 2 stacks of gold. You need 3 to fill both of the person's bags if you have 2 people. If you got more than 2 people, then you need more stacks of gold. So basically, a bag can hold a stack and a half of gold. So they're just like the white stuff. They fill 66% of your bag. But there's our 3rd stack, so I could do it with 2 people. But that's it. If you do it with more than 2 people, then you got to start grabbing cash and paintings and stuff, and that eats away at your profit. All right, since I've done everything, like I scoped out the airport and I got all that, and I'm gonna do it solo anyway. It doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna jump.
Hey, you can't be here.
Once you get caught, it teleports you back to the airport, and you just jump in the plane and get out of here.
If you wanted to be treated with respect, this
All right, and then I'm just going to try to prep this. I want to try to do it twice today so I can get that the hard mode. So if you do it once and then you do it again as soon as he calls you, which is about 2.5 hours from the time you complete it, then the setup will be in hard mode and it pays a little better. And you can do that as many times as you want. Like if you ran it every 2.5 hours, then every time you did it, it would be in hard mode. All right, so what I did there was I called the boat in that spot because I want it parked there because all of the preps are really close to that spot, and we're just going to run out, grab our thing, run right back. It's a lot quicker when you park the boat in this particular spot, unless you have something in the safe, the bearer bonds or the first objective when you do this thing the first time. Then you have to go to the casino, and that's like the one that's the most out of the way. But we have a normal heist with the plasma cutter, so we're just going to do everything from this spot right here. I'm going to go from top to bottom here. I like to do the patrol boat when I'm solo, so I'm going to go grab that. It's fine to do it with a couple people also. The patrol boat's a good choice, no matter how many people you got with you. It's a 4-seater, so if you got 4 people, you could do it that way too. You can still access the drainage tunnel as your access point, which is the best way to get in, unless you're going for completion. So patrol boat is probably the best choice as far as your infiltration or whatever it's called on the list there. A lot of people will do the Kosaka as your entrance vehicle as well. Then you have to go do this weird mission where you get the sonar device out of the like an opponent's submarine, and that one's actually pretty tough and takes a while. This one doesn't take very long at all. You just got to find this truck. So, like I said, I really like the patrol boat as your approach vehicle. Now, I won't show you where the semis are until you get close to the yellow marker. It's actually in a really weird spot. I don't know if I've ever seen it up here. I feel like they changed some stuff. Yeah, I've never seen it spawn way out here like this. Most of the time it's in the city. This is going to make things pretty difficult. Marina Drive, I feel like, is way out in Sandy Shores. I don't know. We're definitely going way out. And then I'm still going to have to drive the thing to the docks. So that's going to be a pain. And I wonder where it's going to put the trucks. Did I click the wrong one? Yeah, I must have. What? This is a completely different mission. Take out the smugglers until they call out the patrol boat. That's weird. I've never seen this mission before. Okay, I'm completely in uncharted waters right now. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, there it is.
Okay, I have the boat's location, but shit, the cowards are making a run for it.
Yeah, this is a different... Okay, I clicked the wrong one. So the long fin is the choice, not the patrol boat. But since we're already here, I guess I should go ahead and try to do it. I don't know what to do here. I don't have a boat. It seems like they're not interested in attacking me again. This is gonna be goofy. I need a boat. Yeah, that's my bad. I totally clicked the wrong one. Let's see. Oh, I can maybe get a dinghy. I don't know if it'll put it up here. It has been delivered. Oh, nice. Okay, we can get the boat this way. Yeah, so usually you want to do the long fin. That makes things a lot easier. Those missions are super easy. This one is not so much. But that's only because I'm not really familiar with it. I know I've done it once or twice, but I don't really remember how it goes. But obviously now they're like, when these NPCs always have really good accuracy on these types of missions, so you have to be careful, but I'm just going to try to do a drive-by on them. Yeah, where do I take it? Oh, great. Oh yeah, I remember this one being a big time pain in the ass because of these helicopters. You just gotta watch your armor the whole time. Ugh. And I think you can probably get hung up on the way, so you want to be careful of that too. But the big thing here is getting shot by these idiots. Because this boat's super slow, and you see they took my armor out again already. Jeez. There's no, like, evasive maneuvers that I can take. I really can't steer any direction because it's so narrow. I suppose I could stop and blow them up, but they're just going to respawn. Oh no, oh no. Watch what you're doing. It's more important to watch what you're doing than to shoot people. If you get shot, I'm sure they would just circle around the boat until you try to get back in it, and that would be incredibly difficult. So, don't do the patrol boat. I know I said a bunch of stupid shit like, oh, you should do the patrol boat, but I was misspeaking. I meant to say long fin. That's the best choice. That's why I was so confused when it was like, hey, go out to Sandy Shores. The long fin is usually parked in the city, and you just have to grab a semi-truck and oh boy. But because I'm doing it this way, that's if I ever want completion, I won't have to do this again. Oh, really? This way? Jeez. At least they're not shooting at us anymore. Now, as far as when you do the heist, the approach will be exactly the same with the patrol boat or with the long fin. It just starts you out in the boat and you just turn and drive towards your target, which our target is going to be the airport. So I'll just drive, parking in the same spot, just driving a different boat, that's all. And actually, you don't have the smuggler disguise, which gives you like immunity to a couple of different guards. Not a lot, but there's a couple of guards who won't attack you because you're dressed like a smuggler, and you could like walk right in front of them. But that won't be the case with this. It'll just be something to drive. So we'll drive to the airport, grab the things at the airport, and then drive to the main objective, and yeah. There you go. Patrol boat delivered. Now, under career completion here, I think it's businesses, right? No, it's under heists. So, Cayo Perico. Let's see here. 10 treasure chests. Those are the things I was talking about that are in random areas. So, you know, there is a completion thing there, so you can do those. Yeah, there's maps online, so you can like look a map up and have it on there. But there will only be one that spawns on land each time you do the heist. So, you know, it takes a while to get all 10 of them. Do it on hard difficulty. Apparently, I haven't done that yet. That's odd. I was sure I had. Okay, right here. So it says complete the KO Perico heist using all approaches. So apparently, I've done two. This will be the third one, I think. Pretty sure. So it is a completion thing. You know, if you want to try to get all these done, to do it every way that you can do it. So, you know, that's a benefit to doing what we just did, is even though it isn't the one I wanted, it will help us as far as completion. You know what? I'm just going to teleport back to the thing. Before you do what I'm about to do, make sure you save by switching your clothes. You'll see this little thing pop up in the bottom right corner, meaning that it's saving your game. And then I'm going to, because this is only works because I'm in an invite only session. So I'm just going to do it again, boom, boom. And it's going to spawn me back in the Kosaka because I'm all the way at the top of the map here. And I'd rather just fast travel down to where I'm supposed to be. Because the rest of these will be, like I said, in the right spot instead of doing it some silly way like I just did. I can't believe I clicked patrol boat instead of longfin. It's been a while since I grinded this. I don't even know where we're parked. I think we're at the north end. That's where we want to be. So. All right, so the rest of this should be pretty quick. That was a curveball because I made a mistake. But these other 4 preps that we have to do should go really fast. The hardest one being the weapons. And we'll do that one last.
The display case in Mr. Rubio's vault will be a challenge. We need specialized plasma cutter to get through, but specialized means too easy to trace. And when you annoy a man such as Mr. Rubio, you do not wish to be traced. So we steal it. Minimetrazo has given us information on a gang planning a very delicate robbery. They have stashed plasma cutter, and we have location on their safe house. Come, today we thieve from thieves. Remember always, Capitan, I am the man who lives in your ear, but we sail on your ship. This is your operation, your payday. I am the grease in the wheel, the elastic in the underwear, the caviar in the tin. But this is all. You are the Capitan.
All right, so you expect to have gunfire in here, but it always turns out they're not here. So you just come in, find this board. It could be in a couple different spots. Take a picture of it,
The job ahead of schedule. Try to find some clue.
send it to him, and get out of here.
Drawings, coordinates, anything. Send me the photograph and I can cross-reference.
Now this next part could go a couple different ways because there's a couple different places these guys can spawn, but you're going to go hit them while they're doing the robbery.
Aha, there you are. I will send you the location now.
Rockford Hills. So there's actually two places like next to each other in Rockford Hills that it could be. I'll explain when I get there because I don't know what we're going to run into. But basically you want to set up away from them and do a little ambush, and then you're going to get chase cars that come after you. And they're the real danger because, you know, you want to get back in the air and away from them before they destroy your helicopter. Looks like the one we have to do on the ground. Yep, so we're gonna park right here in the road. Don't worry about blowing anything up because it can't be damaged. That should kill most everybody. The only thing is it does make it a little difficult to approach these guys when you have flaming wreckage. Leave that guy. Yeah, so that can go a few different ways because they spawn in different locations, but it's basically the same every time. You just killed all those guys, grab the cutter, which will pop up as a green bag, and then get the F out of there. The chase cars will respawn over and over and over again, so don't think you can just kill everybody and, you know, have a leisurely stroll back to your thing, because they will respawn over and over. But even with all that, it was pretty quick. I think I used 1 armor. I should have like 4 left, I believe. 3. We can probably finish with 3. So the demolition charges you only have to do if you plan on going through the front gate or the wall or something. I don't think I've even done it, actually. But you never do that mission. It's not important. I mean, unless you want to do it that way, then you need the explosives. But we're not doing it that way. Alright, so once again, this one can spawn in different places. There's like 2 or 3 different places, but the mission itself is the same every time. Just different locations. We're going to land at a place where we do have to kill a few guys in a very tight spot. And then the second place, as long as you take it slow and destroy all the cameras, you won't have to deal with any resistance. So I'll show you how to do it the smart way. Slow is fast. If you take your time, it'll keep you from having complications. Alright, yeah, so this one's pretty simple. You see the cars there at the ground. That's the spot. We're going to park right here. And once you've done this a few times, you'll know what I'm about to do because the switch is always in the same spot. So I want to stay out of the camera range. So I'm going to run around here. and you'll find this switch on the wall somewhere around it. If you shut it off, then the cameras will go off. That way when I get inside, they won't know I'm there, and it'll give me a few seconds of stealth. Otherwise, you walk in and they're pointing guns at you immediately, which is just going to waste armor. So this way, they're turned away from me. I can shoot the first couple guys without them knowing, right? See, I haven't taken any bullets yet. There's one guy left. There, we're done. And then you just get this terminal, laptop. Looks like they were serving porn.
You see the complacency of American cyber industry? The security is months out of date. I would be surprised if half of Russia is not already using it as cryptocurrency.
There you go. All right, so this gives us the second location.
We know where to find the archive.
Now, at the second location, there's no enemies, but there will be cameras again. So we're going to shoot the cameras before we go in the place. If you don't shoot the cameras, then you'll have cars that spawn, like the last one, and attack you. So take your time, shoot the cameras, so you don't have to deal with that. If you're doing this in an invite-only session, you want to deal with anything, you just drive back to the boat, mission complete. If you're in a public session, then you got other players that might attack you for whatever. It will happen. I personally have stole this particular one from another player before I knew what I was doing. Like, I saw it on the map, the game said, hey, go kill this guy. So I did it to see what was going on, and now that I know this mission, I know what he was doing. So, but he couldn't stop me because the mission told me to go get the guy, and he just came out the door and I blew him up. There was nothing he could do about it. So this one does leave you pretty vulnerable. The only way to overcome vulnerabilities like that is to have a team. You know, like, he could have had somebody waiting outside, but because he was like all by himself, there was nothing he could do. All right, so you see these cameras right here. There's one down, and then there's another one on the wall. There, both down. Now I can't be jumped by chase vehicles, and this mission is pretty much over. You'll never get enemies inside this building unless they change something. I feel like they meant to put enemies in here, but they didn't do it. You can't steal any of these vehicles. You can't pull out your gun. You can't even sprint. The thing is always laying either right there or on that countertop. So you just grab it and go. The guy must have been taking his time, because you see the global signal's not even out yet, and I'm already back in the bird. When he did it, I caught him on the way out the door. Like, his Mark II was sitting there. I blew it up and waited for him to come out the door, and then I blew him up.
In our line of work, it pays to look ahead, Captain, to think of how we cover our tracks. And the most important way will be to destroy all vehicles, weapons, and equipment once we are finished. No loose ends.
There you go. It's over. 2 more missions. And then we'll go steal some stuff from an island. The next one is the construction site. There's 3 different places that this one can spawn. There's one of the places that I won't do stealth, but the other 2, if it spawns in those places, I just put on the helmet and run it stealth. The worst way to do this mission is with another player who doesn't know it, because they'll run in and get caught, and then you have to shoot your way out. But if you know the mission, you know the area and all the toolboxes, it's easy. So, but if it's that 3rd location, which I kind of hope it is, then you don't want to bother doing it stealth, because you're not going to make it. That 3rd one is like they're building a house and everything's really tight together, but there's the same amount of toolboxes you have to check and the same amount of guards, and there's just no way to do it without getting caught. And it looks like it is that one. No, this is a normal one. Straight ahead in one of those towers that's under construction. There's one that's way up north, and that's the one where they're building a house instead of a tower. Now you could do it, you know, loud if you want to. It's up to you. If you think it, you know, screw putting the helmet on and all that, then just blast all the guards. You see, I could attack them in the chopper. The only thing is, I still got to get out and go grab the thing, and you're gonna get vehicles that attack you. You see, it's got all the guys on the map there with their cone of vision and everything. So you just got to follow this path. The other one's a little different. You land on the roof, but it's the same basic concept. And then there will be a helmet right here in this one. You just put it on. This makes it where you can run in front of these guys for a limited time. You don't want to stay in front of them very long, but you can like run through their vision and they won't get you. See that? So you see 2 toolboxes ahead of me. There's our cutter. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Probably going to get caught because that guy is right there. Nope, we're good. And then just, oh, yep, I got caught. But it doesn't matter because we're already gone. Now, you're going to get cars on the road, so where I parked is probably not the best place. Doesn't matter, we're gone. I lost armor though, so that could be done better. I knew that I was going to get detected when I picked it up. So basically, if you stay in their cone of vision too long, they'll figure out something's going on, and then you've got to do, you know, you got to shoot your way out. Or if they watch you pick up the plasma cutter, a lot of times that will set it off, even if you are, you know, just barely in their cone of vision. So, you know, it is what it is, but we got in and out without getting killed, so it really doesn't matter. Mission complete. One more. Now this one is getting weapons. The way I do this mission, I don't really have to kill a lot of people, so it doesn't really matter what weapons you pick. But if I was going to kill people, there's one set of weapons I like doing, and that's the Conspirator, I think is what it's called. Most people will tell you to do the one with the shotgun. I'll show you in just a second. Let's get back to the computer. Okay. So down here under weapons, the Conspirator is the one I always go with because it gives you the military rifle with a silencer. It makes things a lot easier. Plus, if things go sideways, you've got a really good gun to handle anything that comes your way. But I think most people will tell you go with Aggressor, and that's because they like to kill the Juggernaut. If the Juggernaut catches you, you might as well start over anyway because you've already failed, in my opinion. I like to get in and out, and the Elite Challenge is my goal. Not just the heist. I want the Elite Challenge. As far as the missions that you have to do to get these, they're really all the same. So it really doesn't matter what you choose. Never buy the silencers. I'll show you why not when we start the heist. But just get the Conspirator. This is the best mission you can get. Penis Tower, I like to call it. But Schlongberg Slacks Center, which is a dick joke. You want to find the roof entrance for these. They could be a couple different towers, or it could say Merryweather Headquarters. If it says Merryweather Headquarters, then it's a different mission. Not a big deal, but you gotta like follow a helicopter out to wherever the Avenger is parked, and then you assault the Avenger. There's a bunch of guys on the ground, and then there's a couple of guys inside the bird as well. And then you have to parachute out, and you got chase vehicles after you. With this one, we are going to have chase helicopters, so that kind of sucks, but it's still not a big deal, and I'll show you the best way to deal with them. If you don't own a minigun or the Widowmaker. Oh, I'm missed. Okay, so it's this one here. You can look for the name of the place on the frickin' tower. See, it's right there, the name. This is where we want to go. But there's an entrance on the roof to all of these, right? So You want to park where you can get out of here, but the only real place to park this thing for this particular mission is on this little bridge. So what I like to do is face the way I'm facing now so that the driver's seat is accessible from the left there, and then just try to park it. Oh, I had too much momentum. You want to try to park it where it's the nose is like down, or perfectly like that. Okay, and then the door is right over here. I'm going to armor up just in case and get my stealth gun out. This is the gun that we're getting, by the way. So the marksman rifle with a silencer on it. I've got one for my personal use because I like this gun a lot. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to attempt to do it stealth. I'm going to show you how you can do this without them knowing you're here. So that guy first, then there's a guy on the wall here. Nobody knows I'm here yet. This guy's getting coffee. His last cup ever. All right, and then we're going to creep around this corner here, kill this guy who's on his phone. Dereliction of duty. These two, you got to line them up so you can get them both at the same time. All right, and then we're going to creep forward here. These are a little tricky, but it really doesn't matter how you do it because you're probably going to get caught at this point. Yeah, see. And there's one more guy in this bedroom. That's it. They're gone. So try to open the gun locker. Now, you could have done that stealth, by the way. I set it off at the end there, but it is possible to get through all those guys without them knowing you're there. However, once you open the gun locker, it spawns the enemies outside, and there's no way. When you go outside with the guns, you will get chased. There's no way around it. I feel like I'm blind here. Oh, there it is. Okay, so that opens the locker. Then we're going to grab the guns. And you notice I'm still at full armor because I did it stealth, so I didn't get shot at all. That's going to be important in a second because we're about to be under heavy fire outside. All right, I got the guns. You want to get your Widowmaker ready if you have one. If you don't have one, get your best assault rifle, your long-range rifle, whatever you have, because you're going to be shooting at helicopters. If you got an RPG or a homing launcher, that might be your best bet. Make sure you exit to the roof. The ground has a lot of people, and you don't have a car waiting for you because I landed in the helicopter. If you don't own the helicopter, then this is a whole different mission. Oh, I accidentally went back inside. Not cool. Didn't mean to do that. Go ahead and put armor on. All right, so the way you want to do this is you want the chopper to be going down but not destroyed. So shoot for the tail fin there and watch your armor because they are deadly. These guys will put you down quick. Okay, now while it's spinning, it's not going to spawn another one. So you want to hurry and run to your vehicle. Oh God, I'm silly. Oh gosh. Don't do what I just did. So try to spin this one out again. All right, there it goes. Put it away, get in your car, or I mean chopper, you know what I mean. All right, so there's a fresh one behind me, but we're gonna be long gone by the time it's in range. And we're done, that's it. That's why the tower is the easiest one, because if you know how to do what I just did, you're in and out very quickly. And also the Sparrow is a very worthwhile investment. Not only does it make these missions so much faster, but it's a vehicle you can use in free mode against other people. It can get you out of a pinch a lot. It pulls out right next to you, and it's something you don't have to pay insurance for when it gets destroyed. It just has a cooldown timer. All right, we're ready to do this heist. All right, I'm just going to jump right into it. No reason to wait. All right, so approach vehicle, we only have one. Infiltration point, that's always going to be the main dock. Compound entry point is your drainage tunnel. Escape point doesn't matter. Okay, I'll show you why at the end. Time of day, I like the daytime. It makes it easier for me to see. If you're into RP, then, you know, make it nighttime. Who cares? So, for this, like I said, don't buy suppressors, right? Because from this menu, what you do is you click suppressors twice, and boom, it's free. Don't know why, but there it is. It works every time. So, don't buy your suppressors because it's $5,000 you could have saved. All right, depending on your infiltration vehicle is the clothes that you get. So you see here, I've got this choice of armor. It doesn't really matter. Nobody cares. I'm not interested. This is weird, though. Night ops. Okay, anyway, who cares? Okay. None of that matters because we're not going to get caught. If we get caught, I got to start the whole thing over because I want the Elite Challenge. So first thing we're going to do is take a left because we want to go to the airport. You have to do this first. If you don't, when you steal the main objective, it spawns reinforcements. Whether or not you've been caught, it doesn't matter. It spawns reinforcements every time, including Mr. Rubio's helicopter. So that makes things a lot harder if you grab the main objective first and then try to go out, you know, and get stuff from the island. So get that stuff first. That's what we're about to do. So the long fin is a lot faster. There's one thing that I just noticed. I wish I would have gone with it. And it also spawned me way further away from the island than normal. Normally I'm closer. And I guess we could use that gun on the back if I had another person with me, but yeah, you don't want to do all that. You want to stay quiet. Don't get caught. So pull your boat right up here in the middle of all this, like right in this corner. Don't beach it. That's really all you have to worry about. It's probably going to float away. There's nothing really that you can do about that, so just get it as close as you can. And then jump onto the land. I didn't mean to jump into the water like that, but whatever. Alright, we're going to go to the hangar because that's where everything we want is, so we just need to go straight across here. The guy who patrols over there by the hangar, you can shoot him. As long as you shoot him where he's at now, he won't get caught. But the closer he gets, there's a vehicle that will pull through here, and if you shoot him like right there and beyond, then you will get caught. So you don't want to kill him if you can avoid it, honestly. But you can kill him and keep from getting caught. What's going on here? Alright, so we're grabbing both of these. Like I said, first. It doesn't really matter as long as you got space in the bag, but
You will always have room in your bag for main objective. I have crafted special compartment for it.
okay, so there's half the bag full. Then we want to get this green stuff next. And then we're going to go upstairs, which is tricky, but it is what it is. This one only gives you a third of the bag, so we're going to have a little space left. And we got to have full bag. So, to get upstairs, you just grab this forklift. And then you can, there's a couple of things in here that you can lift. So this one, this crate, and then you see another crate over there. So what you do is you just pick this up and then line up the box with that blanket that's hanging over the fence and lift it all the way up and just snugly push it up against the wall here. Okay? Then get out of the thing, leave it just like that, run up to the back and jump a couple times to get up on top. Why did that happen? Could you explain it to me? No, nobody could. Okay, so you can jump over the fence is what I was trying to say. And then here's the entrance to this other spot. You just open the lock.
Americans with your self-sufficiency, infiltrating private islands on your own. In Russia, we bring friends, and our friends bring
Okay, we need to hurry because that boat is really slow and we got a long way to go.
next time, yes?
And of course, the game is wasting my time every chance it gets. So we're just trying to fill the bag. You're not going to be able to get that whole stack, but we got a full bag. 400k is not great, but it's, you know, best we could do. All right, so for this part, you just want to watch that cone. You see he's walking this way. So what I'm going to do here is actually I'm just going to go because he just passed, and I know I can get past him. So we're gone. You could wait for him to turn around, make things a little safer. But once you've done this a few times, you get cocky. Plus, I need to hurry because I got the slow boat. Now your boat might float out to sea a little ways. Just be ready for that. It does happen. And this thing's not as maneuverable as a long fin. If you got the long fin, you'll be gold. Like, it definitely saves time. Don't worry about the boats. They will never detect you. I don't know why, but it just, you don't have to worry about it. Of course, they got a faster boat. But if I open fire on that guy, I'm going to get detected by the whole island. So don't try to steal those boats. Just deal with what you got. So we're going to the compound because there's really nothing else you can do out here unless, like I said, you were trying to do completion and then you could go get the uniforms and the truck and all that nonsense. But if you're doing all that, it's tough to get the Elite Challenge. You got to get the right circumstances. I believe when I did it, I did get the right circumstances and I was able to pull it off within the Elite Challenge time. The Elite Challenge is 50 extra K, so it's worth doing it. Especially, like I said earlier, I paid $100,000 to set this up, and then I only got reimbursed $25,000 from the metal detector. So $50,000 from the metal detector, and then another $50,000 if you get the Elite Challenge. Now, if you're doing it on hard mode, which I said from completion, you wait 2.5 hours and respond to Mr. Pavel immediately, it'll put the heist in hard mode. If you do that, the Elite Challenge is worth 100K. So you actually make a little bit of extra money on that one. So you should just get in the habit of always shooting for the Elite Challenge. The important thing to remember is you need to do it under 15 minutes. You need to not get caught. And you need to have full loot bags. If you miss any 3 of those, you cannot pull it off. The other things are don't fail your hacks. And I don't remember the other thing. So don't get detected, don't fail your hacks, make sure you got full loot bags, and do it under 15 minutes and you'll be gold every time. You don't have to worry about it. The main thing is the time, really, and getting caught, obviously. You gotta be stealth. Like, if you're doing this and you're getting caught, you need to figure out why and not get caught. Now, when we're in here, there's really no reason to kill anyone because we don't need to. So that's an easy way to make sure you don't get caught, is don't kill anybody. And I've yet to kill a person on this heist. Now, there's a couple of guys that it doesn't matter, and you can kill them if you want to. And once again, you know, like, if you get gate keys, that makes things a little faster. But there's only a few guys that'll come. Like, there's 2 guys that I might kill doing it this way. They might drop the keys, but it's a pretty low chance that they will. So that, you know, it's easier. It doesn't really matter. You want to kill them, kill them. If you don't, it doesn't make anything better or worse. Yes, there's a small chance you'll get gate keys, but whoop-de-doo. You have to go hack the freaking vault from the top anyway, even if you have the gate keys. If you just like stealth killing people, go for it. If you got 2 people, it's a whole different game. You have to kill a bunch of different guards because you got to find that second key card. But we're doing it solo, so we don't need the key cards because we can't open those doors anyway. So a lot of times I will do this with the gun put away, just running. So follow my path here. You go up these stairs. Take a right and you go straight down this path all the way to the gym. Hug the wall here, go around the corner, up the stairs, to the right, up the second set of stairs. You see that guy in the with the red cone that just turned away? That's what you're waiting for, but he already is moving. All right, and then around this corner, sneak behind this guy. You don't have to kill him, but you can. Same thing with this guy. Now, what you want to do here is stand right here and wait for this guy. Now, I'm going to recommend you do kill this guy, but always melee him. Do not shoot that guy. If you do, you'll get caught. But killing him will make it easier to come back down the stairs. All right? Always grab the vault. This is a little extra money for you. It could be up to 100,000 in there. You see, we got about 70K. And then hack the keypad.
Okay, the fingerprint scanner. Time to break out the tool we borrowed from the head of cybersecurity. Remember, it picks up fragments of previous scans. You just have to cycle through them to match the target print.
I won't run. They won't win. This is meant to be my island paradise. It's turned into my personal hell, but I'm not leaving.
So you don't want to fail that. You can run out of time, I think, is the way you fail it, but make sure you don't fail that.
Now, into the elevator. We are all
Because that'll ruin your elite challenge.
good. We made it again.
Any day.
Now, how are your nerves? Steady? You will need them to be if you want
Now just don't overheat this thing. You just want to kind of feather it, let it cool down.
plasma cutter.
Just don't let it get too hot. I don't think it matters. It just costs you time if you do mess it up.
The fine art of the plasma cutter, a submarine mechanic's best friend. You must treat her gently, or she will overheat.
All right. 1.1 plus the elite challenge, so it should be good. Back up.
Looks like they have sealed off the drainage pipe you used to get in here.
All right, so we're just going back down the stairs the same way we came. Like I said, killing that one guy that I killed makes it easier to do this part because he walks up and down the stairs. So since he's dead, I don't have to worry about that. The guy at the bottom here never moves. So you can run right behind him, just like this.
Heads up.
He never moves.
Inbound.
All right, that guy will walk back and forth, plus the Juggernaut. I'm sprinting, like I'm trying to explain as I go, but I don't want to miss my window. And then you just want to stick to the right side of this and run right up to the door. Boom, we're done. It's gone. Now, to save myself a little time here, and like I said, the exit point doesn't matter. It's going to tell you to go to the airport, but we're going to a little glitch spot that it's been this way since the damn thing launched, and they've never fixed it, so it must be legit. It's one of the only cheats in the game I will take advantage of, because if they wanted it gone, they would have fixed it. So, anyway, to save myself a little time, I am going to kill this guy so I can take his bike. Now, once you get out of the compound, if you have not been caught, you don't have to worry. You can get caught now, and it won't matter. It'll still count it as you didn't get caught. But I just want this bike so I can speed down to the exit point, which is, you just got to kind of follow what I'm doing here and go toward this corner. A couple of things you want to look for is that lean-to right there, and then you just want to jump off into the water. Okay? Put your mask on by holding left on the D-pad, and then swim towards those 3 bombs that are right in front of me. Now, at the bottom of the screen, it says Escape Cayo Perico. Once you get close, or once you get to the spot we're looking for, that will go away. That's how you know you got it. But it's these 3 bomb things that you're looking for. That's the spot. So you see here, boom, it's gone. Just got to wait a few seconds, and we're done. See, if they always find that body, that was the guy I killed with the bike. Because there's a patrol guy that like walks right by it. But it doesn't matter because we're long gone. And like I said, it still counts it as you didn't get caught if you make it out of the compound without being detected. But you could have just ran. You could have turned left and just ran right out to the water. I just felt like we had wasted a lot of time because of the patrol boat, and you know, it always wastes your time when you're trying to open the freaking secondary objectives. So hopefully we got under 15 minutes. I think we did. See that? Over $1 million. Elite challenge. Boom. We got it. 0 hacks failed, and then full loot bags. So there's a few different things that can pop up there, but as long as you get in under 15 minutes, don't fail any hacks, full loot bags, and don't get caught, you will get the elite challenge. All right, and then like I said, I'm just gonna set myself a timer for 2.5 hours. You see there, I made 1.08 million. That's, I mean, what else can you do in an hour as a solo player that makes you that much money? There's nothing. And if you do it in hard mode, you know, that's I can't remember exactly how much, but it's a lot more, or not a lot more, but so I'm setting a 2-hour timer. I'll start looking for this to be ready in about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I think is the actual time. So I'm just gonna go find stuff to do for 2 hours. I don't know if I'll play the whole time. That's why I set a timer. But yeah, the way you want to do, you know, a normal grind like on a week right now where there's nothing on double is I'm gonna go do my weekly stuff. Now the only thing this character owns is the salvage yard. So that's my next objective, is a salvage yard. And of course I want to go back to PvP. The only thing I do in an invite-only session is those heist preps because they're so fast and it just doesn't make sense to do it with PvP around you. It makes it a lot faster if nobody can mess with you. But everything else I want to do in a personal preference, whatever. I think they made it at this point where you can do everything in an invite-only session. So if that's your thing, you know, do it to it. But I think the salvage yard is a great solo a great source for a solo player because it doesn't put out a global signal. People just see you running around. They don't know what you're doing. And then if they come up to you, then they could tell, hey, you're driving one of those cars, or you know, you're doing some prep that they recognize because they also own the salvage yard, and then they just decide whether or not they want to mess with you. Or you run into somebody who's just randomly killing people, and then, you know, you got to deal with that. But that's part of the game. So, personal preference, like I said. I don't know if there's anything going on this week. I haven't even bought a tow truck. Nothing's on sale, so I probably won't bother. Am I a CEO? Yes, cool. Oh, I haven't sold that car yet. Could go ahead and make a little money. See what the heists are this week. There's one that I haven't done on this character yet. But these are weekly, so I'm going to do the most expensive one first. That's just the way I always do this. And you see, none of them are claimable this week, so it really doesn't matter what you do. The gangbanger robbery is probably the easiest one, so luckily we got that one.
My homie King Tiny. Turns out the cops weren't into it when we broke them out before, and they got them right back there on charges of jailbreak. So I figured we used the same strat. Hell, it worked last time. And he's gonna tip us off to another gangster's tricked out ride. Yusuf's gonna freak.
All right, so this is an easy one. I like doing this one. I'm going to take a quick break, and then we will jump right into that. I'm probably going to sell that car first so I can get paid. That one's from like 2 weeks ago, I believe. But anyway, I will be right back. All right, let's do this. I don't know if anybody's still watching. Let me see if I can see that. Nope. Did have some viewers earlier, though. Now, when you're doing this, obviously, the main goal is to not run into anything. This car is pretty fast, so, you know, just drive smart. And, of course, avoid other players that want to blow you up for no reason. There's a guy in a scramjet. Great. You do not always have to follow the yellow line if you know where you're going, you know. There it is, perfect delivery. Give me that monies. Oh, nice, they fixed that banner. Awesome. That banner used to stay up forever, and it's hard to get your car if you're like under fire and you got a freaking banner in your way. All right, so right back to the salvage yard.
Another week, another piece of good news from Jamal. Another excuse to pop open a magnum of champagne and raise a toast to the picture of you I keep above my hot tub. That is how close we are, my friend. It's so...
All right, look, there's a thing on the way. I'm gonna grab it. So that'll probably take us back to the salvage yard or something. But these need to get done anyway. And I need some armor, so I'm going to make a quick stop here. All right. Any day. I think this one's actually we're going to go back to ammunition. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so this one you're picking up the guns that you're going to use for this. So you just go in the ammunition and grab a bag that'll be somewhere. And I could have gotten the armor from like right now instead of when I did. But whoop-de-doo, big deal, no big deal. There's our bag, you just pick it up and leave. This one I don't think you get cops for, but there's one where you get clothing, and that one will get you police. All right, there you go. Now we just got to go stash it, and you got to keep yourself from getting a wanted level, or you'll have to lose the cops. then it sounds like lots of explosions from this little red guy over here. It might be those two white guys ahead of me, but I just want to get the hell past them all real quick. He's going the other way. Alright, so the whole time you're in here, that little suspicion bar will go up, so you just gotta be fast. You're always stashing the weapons in the same spot. Don't waste time like I am, facing the wrong direction and stuff. Oh boy. Oh boy, hurry up, get out of here. I think you just get a wanted level though. I've never failed this, so I don't know. And then just GTFO. Back to the salvage yard. Lots of things to do right now, but I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna mess with these guys. All right, back to the planning board. Go get the chopper. This one's probably the easiest one to get griefed because you really got no way to defend yourself when you're flying that helicopter. And also because we're doing it PvP, you know, in a public session, it's easy to accidentally get caught with what we're about to do because you can pull this one off stealth if nobody messes with you. But if another player comes around, there isn't a lot you can do. Now this can pop up a few different places. You see it's right there. It can also be over there or around the corner that way. But we got a good one. It's right here. I mean, you're vulnerable the whole time you're doing this, so it's not actually great. But it's the same way as that hack we just did in the heist there. So let's see here.
Okay, I see the chopper in the footage. Sending you the location now.
Okay, so back in the car. Looks like we got company. Let's get the fuck out of here. All right, so there's nobody around the area right now, meaning we can try to do this stealth. Don't kill anybody because that will blow your cover, even though you could, you know, like, you could kill them and continue to sneak. This mission doesn't let you do that. A couple different ways to get up on the roof right here. I think that's a cop standing there. No, it's just a nurse or whatever. So you can get up on this ladder without getting caught. You don't got to worry about him. However, once you get up here, there will be cops, and they all have cones of vision. So I'm going to shut off my radar. Oh, I'm busted already. So that guy was looking at us. So now it's on. Nothing you can do. Oh, God. So even if you pull this off stealth, when you do get the chopper and go to escape, it won't matter. You still have to lose the cops. So just be aware of that. Losing cops in a helicopter is pretty easy to do, though. And you're pretty much always going to park it in the same spot, which is closest to your salvage yard. So depending on which salvage yard you own, you just want to fly back to it, basically. I'm going to stay away from that frickin' ruiner on the map because he could just blow me up for no reason at all. Looks like I'm going to get too close and give him an opportunity. No, we're out of range now. So yeah, I got to stay away from that chopper that's behind me, but the parking spot is like right over there to my right. So I just want to keep my speed up, stay away from the roads so that the cars can't spot me. I'm going to try to increase my elevation a little bit. We lost the chopper, but they can pop up anywhere, so I'm just going to do little circles here and try to climb. It's all about time now. Alright, now we have the marked location, so it's over. We lost the cops. The only thing I got to worry about at this point is if some a-hole is like watching me, trying to blow me up. The other day I shot down a guy doing this mission and I didn't know what he was doing. He was just in a helicopter. I took the shot for no reason. So it happens. Not necessarily they're trying to grief you, just that you know, some people shoot for no reason. Lots of us. Most of us. Alright, so that's parked, but you still got to leave the area. I'm too far away from the road to get my car, so just run back over to the road. Okay, car's coming back. I'm going to use this time to turn my camera back, or my radar back on. If you're wondering why I do that, it makes PvP easier when you have the expanded radar up. That way you can see who's coming. I didn't realize we were going to get red circles. That might be for somebody else, though. It didn't come after us. Yeah, it's not chasing me. I don't know what that is. Okay, so since I'm out here, I mean, I'm really close to the salvage yard, so I could just go back to the salvage yard. But there's these two things we have to do also. One for stun guns and one for an escape vehicle. So I'm just going to go back to the salvage yard and get those other two done since I'm right here. So basically, the way you want to do that is just the closest. You know, it really doesn't matter what order you do it in. But if a mission ends you out there on the map and you're right next to one of those, you know, good opportunity to jump and do it. I never do the optional mask thing, but I always do the optional, like, disrupt armor, disrupt weapons, whichever one you have, because a lot of times it's a good opportunity to put yourself next to one of the other things. And it always makes the mission a little easier. So the one on this will be disrupt reinforcements, I think. That way there's not as many cops to deal with, and most of them get knocked out by the gas that we're going to put in the police station. Tactical gear. This is probably the most difficult thing you have to do for this particular robbery. But it's not that hard, so. Just like anything else, it's always a good idea to have a full complement of armor ready to go, because, you know, you're going to get shot. Oh, this one's like right around the corner.
Just a heads up, there's no way that corrupt IAA agents and gang members are just gonna let you steal their shit. So, yeah, maybe reload.
So they won't attack you until they know what's up, and this spot has a few different ways in. So you see, you can go in right there, which is like all the guys are standing right there, or you can go upstairs, which I kind of went the wrong way here. I'll show you what I mean. There will be like one guy next to the road up here, and then one guy in an elevated position with an assault rifle. He's really your main concern, the guy in the elevated position, obviously. So I'm gonna pull up right here, and I think I can stealth this guy. Oh no, wait, there's two of them. Yeah, if you do that a little faster, they won't notice, but now they all know what's going on. So right up these stairs. Oh, oh. Okay, he's down. Good time to rearmor. There's a guy right over here. Oh, up there. Oh, they don't even know we're here yet. So the guys down there have not been alerted for some reason. Oops. Don't know what happened there, but we're just going in. I'm not going to mess with those guys, because on the way out, you're going to be under fire no matter what you do. Alright, so at the bottom of these stairs, there's a door. You don't really have to worry about anything on the way down, but they know you're coming, because the alarm. Alright, so I'm going to shoot through this door to open it, and then, you know, try to make it safe to go inside. Watch your armor and health. Heavy fire, you see. Oh, oh. Now, once you find what you're looking for, you will have more respawns in here. So just be aware of that when you open one of those. If it's the right one, they're gonna send more guys. And I have not killed everybody in here, so just, you know, stay on your toes. There's still people in here. You can tell because they'll yell at you every now and then. This one's going to be the most dangerous one to open, the one behind me, so I'm not going to do it yet because the respawns will come through that door right here, I believe, or maybe over there. I'm not sure. But we're going to open all the other ones first, and I think we've killed everybody at this point. Okay, this is the one. So, like I said, we will get reinforcements right now. Yeah, there they are. You see where they come in? They're invincible. One of them ran to the left. The other one's behind that car. Yeah, I don't know where that guy went, but we're out of here. As soon as you pull the trigger, it spawns you outside. So, and then just floor it because, yeah, like I said, guys right here and chase vehicles. You got to lose the cops. So I don't have police right now. I guess they're gonna come, but I'm gonna get chased by these corrupt cops, and shooting them will give us a wanted level. So it's a good idea to try to avoid shooting back. But of course, you know, you're in an armored vehicle and you should have your armor and health all the way up if you're smart. So yeah, you can get away with not shooting these guys, although it's very enticing to shoot back, obviously. Especially when everyone is pulling in your way. I haven't taken any damage yet though, and the car is armored, so it really doesn't matter. Of course, all the pedestrians are freaking out and like pulling in my way and stopping in the middle of the road. But we're done, it's over. I don't have to lose cops or nothing.
That ain't good. Shit, yo, Dios mío.
Oh no, I got police? How?
Shit, is that the cops? Should have known stealing a ride then was gonna raise half the LSPD. Shake them before you drop it off.
Alright, so well, there's a freaking chopper coming. I might be able to lose them right here. I'm gonna try. That chopper's the main concern. Come on. I think we're good. Come on. Oh, they found me. Oh geez, that is not what I meant to do. Oh, they found me again? Come on, man. Damn it, that chopper turned around. Ugh, it's gonna fucking get me. Yep. This is some BS right here. Should be good as long as we get another helicopter. There's another helicopter. Great. Okay. That took forever, but it's good. We just got to get back to that van and park the damn thing. Yeah, so maybe it would have been smarter to go ahead and shoot at the cars that chase you. I'm going to have to test that next time I do this mission, which who knows when that'll be, but because then we would have gotten a wanted level a little bit faster and then maybe tried to outrun it before I got all the way back to the salvage yard, because that made it a little tougher to lose them because I had to go on foot, which I could have kept running in the vehicle, but it's right there at the thing. Why risk it? Maybe I could have pulled out my own personal car and ran from them. That would have been a lot easier. And then, like a lot of those missions, I probably could have let them kill me. And then, of course, you lose your wanted level immediately when you do that. All right, and then, like I said, I always do this disruption mission, so it kicks me out there into the world. This one is shooting at cops the whole damn time, so you want to try to do this as fast as you possibly can because it's always on a timer. If you got a chopper, use your chopper. I'm going to try to start it off in a car. We'll see how it goes. Because the first place is always somewhere you go inside. So, you'd have to park the chopper, get out, go in, get back in the helicopter. So, and I'm sure you can do this in a car if your car's fast. So, like this car, I'll be able to do the whole thing in the car as long as something stupid doesn't happen, like getting your car blown up or starting to get griefed by a player who's just a goofball. This is all cops, so as soon as you start shooting at these guys, you're going to have wanted level. Like I said, cops. Why did it put me on that gun instead of the one I picked? Okay, so when you blow that, you gotta watch out. See these bikes? They could blow up. So get behind some shit, right? And then kaboom. Now, careful, because those bikes could still blow up. If you didn't come in here with explosives, they always put some in this box for you. Looks like that bike's not gonna blow. That one already did. All right, you gotta find this book right here, or this clipboard, and then pick it up. That'll give you the rest of the things you want to blow up, and then you're out. The rest of this is going to be either, like I said, use a chopper if you want, or grab your car and, you know, throw stickies, which is what I'm about to do.
Once you figure out where the other shipments are, destroy as many as you can. The less equipment they get to the police station, the easier this is going to be.
All right, I'm going to go for the furthest one away. That's always the best bet. Just count on having cops this whole time, because I'm about to blow up another cop car. So don't bother to try to stop and lose them, because this will get you 3 stars right here. Are you kidding me? Alright, on to the next one. Never ride around with sticky bombs equipped. It makes you so easy to blow up. Look at this, we're kind of lucky they're en route to each other. Man, I'm so tired of... Oh, you little bitch. See, so because I had sticky bombs, it made me a lot easier to get. I think I got him too, though. But he doesn't, he's just doing it because I came across him. Like, he's got no reason for it. Now I gotta hurry and get back in my vehicle because I'm on a time limit here. I think he left. Is that him? That was him, wasn't it? Fucking idiot. I'm not sure who it was. But you see, I don't have a wanted level right now. Although, as soon as I start right back, we got 5 minutes-ish, so we should be good. But that's what happens, PvP, you know, people just attack you. They have no reason to do it. You know, I'm on a mission, for crying out loud. I don't have a wanted level. That's interesting. I just killed like 5 cops. Hey, lady.
Hell of a ride.
What the fuck? Mission complete. So even though I got griefed for no reason at all, and it was the most cowardly person that exists because he fucking left the game after he lost his car, I still was able to complete it. So. Like, by the way, if you're one of these guys who, oh, I got the, so that car popped up on the map as a icon, right? It had its own little icon. I'm not sure which one it was. It was either the champion or the deity, maybe one of those types of cars. It might have been the Buffalo gas-powered one. The point is, he went up against a Virtue. You're going to lose that fight every single time because the Virtue is tougher than all of the gas-powered Amani Tech cars, and I don't even know if he had armor plating because it only took like 2 bombs to get him. Of course, I planted them very well, and then the explosion that killed me was also his car blowing up, right? So he probably thinks that I got him but accidentally killed myself, or he got me and was too close, or whatever he thinks, right? But I'm pretty sure what actually happened was he was shooting at me with a gun, and I had a sticky bomb in my hand. And if you put one bullet in a sticky bomb, it blows it up. And if the sticky bomb is in your hand, well, you're done for, right? So if you're up against another Amani Tech car, you know, if you're in the Virtue or one of the electric cars, it does make you a tougher target, but you don't really have an advantage. Is this Deluxo gonna play? I love killing Deluxos. Really? You're not coming? Darn it. Come on, man. All right, so for this one, you're going to be driving a car. So I would always recommend putting your vehicle away and when you know that that's the case, right? So now it's fresh when I pull it back out and the timer just started. I should have put armor on because it's going to pop me up right in front of these assholes. You want to try to get to cover as soon as you can because they're going to know you're here.
Damn degenerate!
Come on. Come on, jeez. How many bullets can one person take? That lady right there is always the hardest one to kill, I feel like. Although this guy is being super annoying right now. I think he's dead. Alright, so you're solo. Doesn't really matter which car you pick. There are no electric cars to choose from. These are all gas-powered Amani Tech. So whatever you want, right? If you are wanting to test drive the Buffalo, grab it, right? The Anus. Don't know what that car is. That's not armored, though, is it? It is armored. What car is that? Of course, it's not going to tell me. I'm going to drive it, I think, because it, yeah. And then, of course, you're going to get reinforcements. I don't know why it does that every single time. So this is the Bravado Greenwood. You can always pick a different car if you end up not liking this one. You can do this mission again. I just picked it because I wasn't sure what it is, and it does look like it's armored. So, It's going to take it over and stash it next to the place where we're doing this mission. So we still have to get stun guns. We'll do that next because it's the only thing left to do. There's 3 different places you could stash this vehicle. I'm just going to show you the best one. It's always the same jail that you break him out of. So these stash spots are always the same. So you want to do the 3rd one, the one that's like on the railroad tracks. It's the easiest one to get to when you're trying to escape. So just come down here, take the railroad track as soon as you can, and drive up to this little stash spot right here, and then call your vehicle. Alright, there's my car. So you still got to leave the area. There we go. This is another situation you could definitely get griefed. You know, somebody could blow that car up or stop you from leaving the area. I've had it happen. They don't know what you're doing. They just know they're killing you, and you're, you know, they don't really know what you're up to. There we go. Shut up. Don't ever call me, ever. Alright, we just got one more we gotta do, and then we'll be ready to rob the place. There's that freaking Deluxo again. If I start a fight with him, he's gonna make it impossible to get this done. Or a run from me. That happens a lot too. Probably just as often. Alright, so this could pop up in a couple of different places. Looks like it's right here. Yeah. So you're looking for a patrol car. You gotta bust the back open. Steal the stun guns. It takes 2 button presses, and then you're gonna get vehicles that are after you now. And luckily this one's gonna take us back to the salvage yard, so we'll be ready to start. These guys are not cops, even though they talk like cops. So, pretty sure you can shoot them without any kind of repercussion. Except, like, it's just like shooting a pedestrian. Alright, I'm gonna do this and then take a break. The gangbanger robbery, like I said, is probably the easiest one, so this will be super simple. And it also removes you from the lobby. Like, it puts you in your own little private lobby. You don't have to worry about anybody grieving you. You do when you sell the car, but never when you steal the car.
I mean, boss, start heading to Mission Row in that chopper. I'll call you once you're on your way.
Yeah, so first thing you got to do is go get the helicopter, which is right over here. That's why they park it so close. If you have a different salvage yard, it'll be in a different parking spot.
I mean, breaking into a police station, incapacitating a bunch of cops without killing them, and starting World War III.
I do it all the time.
Normal for you, right?
Of course. So the plan here is to land on the building, gas the cops, then shoot your way through with a stun gun, and break this guy out. And then jump in the getaway car and GTFO. The unfortunate part of this is they limit your gun usage to the silly guns that you stashed, even when you go to kill the gang members at the end. Because you have to go, like, kill a bunch of gang members and steal a car. And that's the hardest part of this. And of course, we're going to have a battle rifle as our gun. And, like, a pistol.
Okay, you made it onto the roof. Now, if you see any cops, incapacitate them before they see you. Remember, you've got the key card to get you through the entrance up there. Okay, throw a couple of gas grenades down into the vents, and most of the officers will knock right out so we don't have to shoot anyone. This is gonna be crazy!
Alright, here we go. Stun guns armed. Now, if you've done this a few times, you'll notice that the cops pop up in the same area, so you really don't have to worry. There won't be anyone down at the bottom of these stairs because we did the disruption mission. If we didn't, there would be, and he would have a shotgun. So you gotta go all the way to level 1. And it's a good idea to go ahead and put your map back on small map, because you don't have to worry about PvP, and this will help you navigate the cop place. But that guy would be up and shotgunning us if we didn't do the disruption mission. There's one that's super dangerous who's still up. We'll deal with him in a minute. This one, not so hard. Okay, just got to get him down. Look around in here for keys. Looks like no keys this time. Alright, so this next guy is in an office over there. You charge him, because he's freaking tough. Keys might be on this desk also. No dice. There, if you didn't do the disruption mission, there might be some guys in here. I think the keys can pop up here. No. If you didn't do the disruption mission, there would be guys in here, and there's our keys. Now, no matter what, there will be guys coming up these stairs shortly. There he is. You can't even see him on the map. Okay. One hit with a stun gun takes these guys down, so. Now this guy's gonna be... Oh, never mind, he's not here. Alright, now this part, there's gonna be a guy come down the stairs shortly. You should be able to hack the computer before that happens. but it's going to put you in a silly response mode. You got to be careful. You got to hurry up and get your gun back out because this guy's going to come down those stairs quick. So stun gun's out, aim up the stairs. See, here he comes.
Hey, over here.
Unlock this guy's door. Now he's going to do the next part for you, so you need to be ready for the guys who are about to come down those stairs. There'll be 2 of them. If you do not stun them, they will run back outside, and they will be a hard thing to do because you don't have any guns. Ah, see, now we're got to deal with him outside. Okay, grab your guns. See, now I have no armor. I gotta re-armor. But the best way to deal with this is once you've got the guns, go ahead and put armor on, shoot the exit, and run. Try to keep King Tiny as close to you as possible. Like, don't let him get out of the way. Or don't let him get too far away. Just follow the route I'm following here. See, and we're good. As long as King Tiny stays close, you can get to the car. Yep, get in, bro. Hurry up. You're the problem right now. Now, for the Elite Challenge on this one, I think it's no cops killed. There's a timer, and King Tiny needs to stay above a certain amount of health. So we should be good as long as we don't let King Tiny get damaged. But you just want to sprint up here. Just move as fast as possible to the tunnel. And then you get in the tunnel and the cops won't follow you in there, so you're good. This is the fastest way to lose the cops. Although right now the timer's over, I believe. If you've made it, you made it. If you didn't, you did. You're not gonna. There's nothing you can do. Like, you're not being timed, is what I'm trying to say. And I used to just drive down these tunnels while the cops were looking for us until I got to the other side. But you can get lost down here, so don't do it. Just drive until you get to the part where there's like like 2 ramps that go down a level, and then you'll be good. You don't really have to go that far. You'll probably lose the cops way beforehand, but I find that if you stop early, they can catch you somehow through like I don't know, they just like know where you're at. Through something like that, maybe. Plus, it makes it an easy spot to turn around, you know. Okay, we lost the cops. Let me see something real quick.
This story is gonna make for the coolest podcast ever. Seriously, King Tiny's going to be dining out on this for the rest of his life.
I think
Until he ends up in jail.
there's an exit, like, right here or right here. I'm not sure. We're going back because I'm not sure where it's at. Okay. Oh god. Yeah, so anyway, we just got to drive to the thing. King Tiny did not take any damage at all. So we're good. Gold. Of course, he could die, theoretically, right now. So don't let that happen. But you just got to drive to the airport. No cops. It's all over. King Giganto. Tiny heli tours.
Yes! I'm free. Okay, now for you. Here's where you go.
Once he gives you the location of the car, go, go, go. Let's get that thing home. Okay, two things. One, you'll be in gang territory, which puts you in serious danger. And two, you'll be dressed as a cop, so you might as well have a target on your back and shoot me now, painted on your forehead. Oh, I don't have a solution. I just wanted to say, good luck.
Oh shit, already? Damn. What the hell? Jeez. No armor? Come on. That's some bullshit.
You better pray you die quick! You stupid or something? Motherfucker! He's full smash from the home. Ballers for life! Fucking fool! Hey, what are they doing? Find some cover. You a mark. Take fucking cover!
The hell are these guys doing? Think that's everybody? Nope, there's one more. Sucks I don't have armor.
We are actually the most epic motherfuckers in the city. Once you get back here with that car, and we get our guy to repair any damage, and my heart rate goes down, we should get a drink. If you want. Or not, or whatever you think. Whew, my heart. My heart.
This car's interesting. Overflood entity. It's fast. And really handles well. I like it. Jeez. This car is freaking awesome. All right, there it is. I got the bonus too. So no cops killed, jailbreak in 3 minutes, and King Tiny 70% health, 75% health. Extra 50K for no reason, just doing it right. All right, now there's a cooldown on this. Pretty sure, unless they changed it. Yeah, you gotta wait. Now you could go ahead and sell that car. I like to do them all at the same time. Really doesn't matter. But I am gonna take a break. Go make me some food, maybe. Bye. So that car, I can't believe I haven't bought that thing. It says Amani Tech upgrades. I think it's one of the ones you can do. What's it called? Benny's. I'm not sure though. Anyway, maybe I'll buy it on my other account just to check it out. All right, I'll be back.